first thing Davy Johnson, when he took over the Orioles in 1996, I walked into spring training. He says, now, of course, he's broken Lou Gehrig's record, so, you know, the record's over. He goes, how am I going to get Cal to take a day off?
It was clear to them that Cal was no longer a player in his prime, and that if they were going to compete, if they were going to win, there might be some days when the interest of the Orioles would be best served by someone other than Cal starting.
Peter Angelos, the owner of the Orioles, was involved. The manager, Davy Johnson, Pat Gillick, the general manager, myself, as well as Cal near the end. But we felt like, from a management perspective and ownership's involvement, we wanted to really analyze when would be the best time for this streak to end.
Management's careful prodding of Ripken to take a day off wasn't the only thing threatening his routine. Davy Johnson had a prospect he wanted to try out at shortstop.
I don't think there's any question that Davy Johnson had strong feelings about Cal. The fact that he tried to put Manny Alexander at shortstop and move Cal to third for 1 week, now, it created a lot of problems.
In May of 1996, Davy took Cal out for a pinch runner in the 8th inning, and he put Manny Alexander in. Well, unbeknownst to Davy, Cal had never been taken out of a game when the outcome of the game was still in doubt. Manny goes in, and Manny's impeccable timing got picked off within 5 seconds, and he ran back to the dugout, and he sat down right next to Cal, and he's tying up his shoes, and Cal's sitting there with his arms folded in that great Roman nose. And for 7 innings, as the game went into extra innings, you could just see Cal's anger. He was just stewing over the fact he'd been taken out of the game.
I know that Davy Johnson would have liked to have seen Cal Ripken take Manny Alexander more under his wing than he did. Manny was, you could call him the heir apparent to Cal Ripken at one time as the shortstop in Baltimore, and Cal just basically didn't give him the time of day.
I think that talking about the shift from short to third cleared a lot of air on the ball club, because he was mad as a hornet at me, and rightly so, I guess. But that did clear the air, because about an hour later, after Cal really was mad at me, he said, Skip, you got a right to do whatever you want to do, whatever you think's best for the ball club. Although, he said, I don't think Manny's the guy to replace me short. And he was 100% right.
The Alexander project lasted just 6 games before Ripken was reinstalled at shortstop in midseason.